All right, everybody. Welcome back for another one. And I wanted to start this video off taking a look at the Bitcoin chart because that's where all the sexy price action's coming from. I mean, today we're up like 2%. So obviously, that's something to be excited about. Everyone just watching Orange Coin go up, right? But anyway, I wanted to show you guys this once again. A concern of mine, right? So if you don't do technical analysis or whatever, you don't believe in it, that's fine. Well, what this is called is the logarithmic progression curve. And as you've seen since Bitcoin's inception, it has respected this trend line. Each time the the growth in the cycle gets less and less, and the tops happen a little bit longer from each other, right? But this time we're approaching this top rapidly, right? So I'm wondering what happens when we touch it, right? I want to see if it just breaks through and keeps going. Who knows, right? Maybe this time it's different. After all, we're measuring Bitcoin in dollars, and dollars are clearly infinite. They can print them as much as they want. So when you're measuring your asset in something that has no value, of course it's infinite, right? But I just want to see what happens here, right? I think that it's going to get rejected personally. I think we're getting way too parabolic here and we're getting way too hypey. Does that mean that the entire cycle is over? I don't think so, because we already have a certain time where similar thing has happened, right? So this first major cycle we had, Bitcoin, hold on just one sec. Bitcoin had a about 78% retracement within the cycle, and normally that doesn't happen, right? So last time around we had a couple 30-40% pullbacks along the way, and it was good. It was a healthy bull market. This one is just going crazy because of hype, right? And everyone's buying Bitcoin, right? Tesla's doing it, Motley Fool's doing it. It's the new cool thing to do. So but anyway, what if we see that, right? Just need to be aware of all scenarios. So if we go up and touch this trend line and pull back, 77, 78%, that takes us all the way back down to like 20,000 range. So is that possible? Of course it is. Everything is possible clearly now, but I just wanted to point this out because this is something that I'm watching for sure. And if it gets rejected here, don't be surprised, right? If you see a pullback. Also, don't panic because you should have already known it was coming. All right. But it's just stuff like this, like tweets like, oh, yeah, I mean, why? He's making so much more money buying Bitcoin. Why are you making those cars? Like you're providing no value over there with your cars you're making. But I'm not the only guy who's thinking stuff like this. So if you want to follow this on a day-to-day basis, follow this guy Dave the Wave. All right. So I wanted to show you one of his charts because he literally tweets about this every day, showing how we're fast approaching this curve. So I mean, we're getting very close. What happens when we touch? Well, as he's shown right here, Fibonacci retracement, every single time it hits the top, it retraces and bottoms out at 0.38 fib level. So if we got there once again on his chart, it looks like we could pull back down to about 30-40,000 range. Sorry, I mean, his chart's probably a little more defined than mine. Mine was just roughly put together. But anyway, both of them take us back down to basically the top of this last cycle, right? The all-time high we just broke. So 20,000, 30,000, somewhere around there we can definitely fall back to. So keep an eye on it, right? Like I said, don't be surprised because the fib levels matter. As you can see, they're constantly respected in the chart over and over, along with this logarithmic trend line. So just pay attention, all right? But, the price is just pumping right now. I mean, not really, right? 2% move, but everyone's so excited about it. But, Motley Fool's buying now, right? Shouldn't that have pumped the price way more? It feels like we're running out of gas, personal opinion. But yeah, so now apparently they're adding Bitcoin to the balance sheet. And, there's a short story with them, how it started, how's it going now, right? Bitcoin, revolutionary, fast appreciating online currency, and terrible investment idea. That was April 10th of 2013. All right. Let's see in the chart when that happened. Oh, what do you know? It happened at the exact top of 2013. And then from there, what happened? That 78% retracement I'm talking about. So back then, they were saying how exciting it is, right? But that it's a terrible investment idea, right? And then it dumps, right? And Motley Fool was a genius, right? And now they're buying. They got big news. They're adding Bitcoin to their balance sheet. Okay, so, but anyway, that's why I say watch the narrative, right? Because when Motley Fool tweets, it's a bad investment on the same day it crashes 76%. What do you get out of here? Right now, the narrative is the price is still going to continue up. So how long does this train keep going? We'll see. But I'm expecting, I don't know. I think it has to correct sometime in here because this thing has gotten way too parabolic. All right. I just wanted to get my quick take on the Bitcoin chart. Obviously, it could be wrong. I always say that. Not a genius, can't predict the future, but these charts give us a pretty good idea of what's coming next. All right. So just keep an eye on this trend line. You heard it here first. All right. Hope that was informative. As always, please like and subscribe, share with your friends and family, and stay tuned for the next one. Thanks.
Paper money is going away.
Yes.
And crypto is a far better way to transfer value than pieces of paper. That's for sure.
Without a doubt.
That has its pros and cons.
Just to clarify, Tesla's not going to start selling Bitcoin anytime soon.
No, we're not.
Okay, you heard it here first, even though everyone thought that.
Yeah, right.